So inshallah we're going to start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So we'll study two ayats of Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat number 87 and 88. Part of the ayah of number 87 we have done, but we will do a brief in the beginning. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajeem, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا, and indeed we gave Musa al-Kitaba, Musa alayhi salam, the book, which is Torah. وَقَفَّيْنَا, and we kept sending, we sent or we followed one after another, مِن بَعْدِهِ, after him, after Musa alayhi salam, بِالرُّسُلِ, with the messengers. So the messengers kept coming after Musa alayhi salam. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَآتَيْنَا, and we gave Isa ibn Maryam, Isa alayhi salam, son of Mary, bil bayyinat, Maryam, al bayyinat, the very clear proofs, very clear signs. وَأَيَّدْنَاهُ, and we helped him, we supported him, بِرُوحِ الْقُدُسِ, with Ruhul Qudus, which is the title of Jibreel alayhi salam. Okay. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Afa kullama, so is it that whenever Ja'akum, there came to you Rasulun, a messenger, Bima la tahwa, with that which you did not wish, which you did not desire, Anfusakum, yourselves. So what did you do? Istakbartum, you became arrogant. Okay? Fariqan kazzabtum, and a group you denied, you rejected. Wa fariqan, and another group, of the group of the prophets and the messengers, taqtulun, you killed. Okay? Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is answering and quoting one of their statements. These are the statements of the Bani Israel, the Jews. وَقَالُوا, and they said, the Bani Israel said, قُلُوبُنَا غُلْفٌ, our hearts are covered. We have a covering on our hearts. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is answering by saying, بَلْ لَعَنَهُمُ اللَّهُ بِكُفْرِهِمْ, but Allah has cursed them because of their kufr, because of their rejection. Okay? فَقَلِيلًا مَا يُؤْمِنُونَ, so is it very little that which they believe. They don't believe in everything, but very little they believe. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has cursed them. Okay? So we did a detailed breakdown up to this ayat, وَأَيَّدْنَاهُ بِرُوحِ الْقُدُسِ. So we'll do inshallah after that. أَفَكُلَّمَا جَاءَكُمْ. So the word is أَفَكُلَّمَا, and this is it's actually made of three parts. Alif with a Hamza, Fa, and Kullama. Okay. Afa Kullama. So Fa means then, and Kullama means whenever. Okay. So then wherever, or so whenever, and this alif makes it a question mark. Okay. So the whole statement of a kullama would mean, is it, it's like someone asking a question, is it then whenever? Okay. So we can put down, is it? Is it like is it means asking a question? Okay. So is it then whenever? So that will be the meaning of afa kullama. Is it then whenever? Is it then whenever Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says after that the word is Ja'akum. Okay? So this word starts with these three letters, Jim, Ya and Hamza. And the meaning of this is to come. Okay? Jim, Ya and Hamza is to come, Jira. And if we put a fatah on each one of them, Jim, Ya and Hamza like that, this is the grammar of the past tense, third person. He came. Okay? And Ya is a weak letter with a fatah. It will change into an alif, so this will become Ja'a. Ja'a means he came. Okay? And Kum means to you. Okay? So it will be Kum means you all. So whenever came to you or he came to you, and the word after that is Rasulun. Rasulun means a messenger. So you don't have to use he. The meaning will be a messenger came to you. Is it that whenever a messenger came to you, the meaning will be a messenger came to you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing Bani Israel that as a question being asked, is it then whenever a messenger came to you? Now these are the messengers that came from this ayat after Musa alayhi salam and before Isa alayhi salam. Among the Bani Israel, the last prophet or last messenger that came in them before Prophet ﷺ was Isa alayhi salam. And the book was given to Musa alayhi salam. So in between, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent a lot of messengers and prophets to Bani Israel. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling Bani Israel as a question that is it then whenever a messenger came to you, what did you do with him? So that is what is the next part of the ayat. And the statement is Bima la tahwa. So let's look at those words. Bi and ma, these are two words. Okay. Bi means with and ma means that, which. A messenger came to you with that or with that which. The messenger brought something, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pointing to Bani Israel, to the messenger, and whatever the messenger brought the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that is with, he came with something. So bima means with that which. Then there are two words after that, la tahwa, okay, and anfusukum. So the word is from ha, vav and you, ya. This means to wish or to desire. Hawa, ha, wow, and ya means to wish something or to desire something. Okay? Now when we put a ta in the beginning and sound tahwa, Tahwa means she desired. That's the grammar of third person feminine gender in the past tense. So when you say Tahwa means she wanted or she desired. Okay? So here the literal meaning is she desired. Okay? Now there is a word before that which is la. La means not. Okay? So when we put this, the meaning will become negative. She did not desire. Okay? She did not put a la in the beginning, it becomes the negative statement. She did not desire or she did not want. Okay? Now, let's look at the next word and then this statement will be complete. Right now it doesn't point out what is that she did not desire. Okay? So the next word is noon, fa, and sin. Okay? And nafsun is the noun. Nafsun means self. Okay? Nafsun means self. The nafs of the human being, which is the self of the person, and its plural is anfusun. Anfusun, plural will be selves. Okay? And kum means you. Kum means you, plural. So when we combine these two, anfusun and kum, it will be pronounced anfusukum, and meanings will be yourselves. Okay? So this will be yourselves. And the word will be anfusukum. Anfusukum means yourselves. Okay? Now, nafsun in Arabic is a feminine thing, feminine gender. Okay? So, that is the reason the grammar of this feminine is used here. She. So, we don't have to translate she, because the word after that is anfusukum. So the meaning will be yourselves, or you yourselves did not desire. You did not want what the messenger came with the commands of Allah. You did not desire, you did not want, you did not wish that they come with the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, la tahwa anfusukum means you did not want, you did not desire, you did not wish what they came with. Okay? La tahwa anfusukum, yourselves did not desire those commandments or those orders, that is with that which they came. The messengers came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with those orders and commands of Allah. You did not want them to come with those commands, you did not desire those commands. La tahwa anfusukum, yourselves did not desire. Okay? because those commandments were against your desires, against your wishes, something that you did not want, what the messengers were telling you. You did not like what the messengers were telling you, so you did not want those messengers to tell you those commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what did you do? Istakbartum. So that's the next word. Your response was istakbartum. So let's look at this word. Okay. So these are the root letters Kaf, Ba and Ra. And Akbar or Kibriyai or means to be big. Okay, that's the meaning of these three letters. And these are three letters, so they belong to the Bab Fa'ala. Okay. And if we put the three letters Alif, Sin and Ta in the beginning, it becomes Bab Istaf'ala. And this word becomes Istakbara. Istakbara. Okay. Just put three letters, so Kaf Ba Ra will become Istakbara. Istakbara means to be arrogant. Okay. To become arrogant. Okay. Istakbara means to become arrogant, to show arrogance. Okay, takabbur. Okay, that's the word istakbara. Okay. Also, if we have these three letters, fa, and lam, which means to do, if we put tum at the end, fa'altum. Fa'altum means you did. Past tense. Fa'altum means you, all of you, plural, and past tense. So there is tum. So if you put tum here, it will become istakbar tum, and meaning will be you became arrogant. That's the word in the Quran. You became arrogant. When the messenger came with which you did not like, what you did? You became arrogant. Okay? Istakbartum. So the word, actual word is istakbartum. Okay? You put a tum here, so which becomes the word, same word in the Quran. And when you read together, then you read anfusukumustakbartum. Okay, you don't pronounce this alif in the middle here, this first alif, and it becomes hamzatul wasal. So you put a little swad on that. That means don't pronounce this alif and combine anfusukum with the next word. So it becomes istakbartum, becomes anfusukumustakbartum. Okay, you became arrogant. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling Bani Israel that you did not like, you did not desire what they came with. So what was your reaction? You became arrogant. Okay? And then what did you do? You did something after that. After you became arrogant with the messengers, what did you do? Then there are two words. فَفَرِيقًا كَذَّبْتُمْ. So let's look at these words. The first word is fa, ra and kaf. Okay, Faraka. Okay. Faraka means to distinguish or to separate or to divide. Farak. Okay. And Fariqun means a group, which is a group of people which is divided. Fariqun means a group. Okay. And fa means so. First fa means so. So a group. Okay. And also this is a noun. Fariq is a group, and it is coming after the verb, so it will become fariq. Two dhammas will change it to fathas, and you put an extra alif, so it becomes fariqan. Meaning is still same, a group. So a group. Fa means so. Fariqan means a group. Okay.
A different group or a group?
A group means some messengers. So group is being used for the messenger. So a group of messengers means some messengers. Many messengers came. So what you did? Some of them, what you did? Kazzabtum. So that's the word after that. So a group of messengers. Okay. A group. What did you do? Let's look at the next word after that. Is Kaf, Zal and Ba. Kazaba means to lie. Kazaba means to lie. Okay? And these are three letters. So they belong to the group Fa'ala. Kazaba means to lie, which is opposite of the truth. Okay? Now, if we put a shadda on the middle letter, it becomes fa'ala, and this will become kazzaba. Put a shadda on the middle, so it becomes kazzaba. Okay? Fa'ala becomes kazzaba. What is kazzaba? Kazzaba means to deny. Okay? Okay? Now what's the difference between to lie and to deny? Okay? Like in Urdu, jhoot bolna or jhutlana. Okay? So kazaba means someone is telling a lie. Someone is not telling the truth. That's kazaba. Kazaba, which is deny, means if someone comes to you with this news and he tells you that, you say, no, this is wrong. So you're denying that truth. Okay? So that's the denying, jutalana. Okay? So when the messengers came to you with the truth from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you denied them. Kadzabtum. Okay? Put a tum here at the end. It becomes the past tense of you. So word becomes the kazzabtum. Kazzabtum means you denied. You rejected them and you said to the messengers, no, you are wrong, you're lying. Okay? So a group of the messengers, you did this to them. You just denied them. You did not believe in them, you rejected them, you denied them. So that is the meaning of فَفَرِيقًا كَذَّبْتُمْ. So a group of the messengers, however many messengers came to you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, some of the messengers, a group of the messengers, what you did to them, Bani Israel, you denied them. You rejected them. Okay? So كَذَّبْتُمْ means you denied. And the word after that is same, وَفَرِيقًا. And a group means another group. Okay? And a group means another group of messengers, you did something else with them. Okay? What did you do with a different group of the messengers? Some other messengers? تَقْتُلُونَ. Okay? So, qaf, ta and la means to kill.
Qatl.
Yeah, qatl. Qatala means to kill. Okay? And if we know fa'ala, to do, and you put a ta in the beginning and guna at the end, taf'aluna means you do. Okay? So, taf'aluna means you do, present tense. Okay? So, this will be taqtulun, means you kill. You kill. Okay? Because taf'aluna is the grammar of present tense. You are killing or you kill. I mean, you taf'aluna, you do. Taqtuluna, you kill. Okay? But this whole sentence is about the past tense. Whenever they came, so the translation will be you killed them. Okay? So, you killed. Okay? So, you executed them. You killed them. There are many messengers that were killed by Bani Israel. Zakaria alayhi salam, Yahya alayhi salam. And then there were other messengers which they simply killed them. Okay? And some other messengers, they did not believe them, they denied them. They also claim, Bani Israel, that they killed Isa alayhi salam. Okay? So there are, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that this is what you did with those messengers whom you did not like. You did not desire that they come to you. So a group of them you denied and another group you killed. Okay?